So when I last left, I was going to share a story about the summer. Background, I been writing in my journal since I was like 8 years old. And one of my ways I got into computers is I would write it and then I would copy it, into WordPerfect, and then I'd have to figure out how to convert it into Word and different formats and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I got my start. One of the ways I got my starts in computers. And so technology has changed over the years, and now most of my photos are in Google Photos. And so just to give you a little bit more background. So I've been trying to I use lulu.com to make books about our vacations that we do, or like month by month. I've got a system worked out where I'll grab those pictures and I'll put them on the page, and then we'll tell a story about them. That's a lot of work, so I haven't gotten to it. I'm behind a few years. It doesn't scale very well. So, and we get more and more pictures all the time. So I had some fun today doing video, and I thought I'd tell a really quick story about our vacation this summer. Google's got this pretty neat interface. I can go search for times when I did my vacation, and we'll start with about May 15th, and I'm actually going to go through July 31st, 2018, and I'll just kind of start telling you. I'm probably going to talk fast, just to get through it fast. There's a lot of stuff that happened this summer. So, and I got it again. The interface isn't great because maybe I don't know how to do this, but you would think that you'd be able to like sort. Maybe I can go like descending. No. Yeah, I'll have to learn if they know how to do that. But so I got to start on the bottom to start the summer. That's not the bottom. Wait, we got a lot of pictures. Okay, I'll have to be really fast. So we had Anna in May, just kind of hung out this, oh, you know what? Yeah, May 15th, 2018. Garbage in, garbage out, right? So that was years and years worth of photos. There, that's better. Okay, that's better. Sorta. Wow. Let's just do this, May 2018. There we go, back to May 25th. Okay, here we go. So I started out the summer doing my GIAC certified pen tester certification. I took that class in Chicago and bumped into, we'll call her a cousin, Nora Jill was there too at another conference just down the road. Kind of did some sightseeing in Chicago, and came home, and it was time for school to be over. So we got Grafford here, and he had his he's been going to Manhattan Christian School, and he had his end of year program. It was actually rather disruptive. so we played outside, and if I get this wrong, Janae will correct me. So we'll watch the comments and just see if I got stuff wrong. So Braylon was born in April, and she's just growing. She's cute, and it's kind of fun having her. We've been having picnics outside. We bought a table a couple years back that's kind of neat to eat outside, and the hammock that they got me for my birthday or sometime. But Anna likes to read books and sleep out there. I tell people that we live in the shadow of the Bethel Church, and literally like at this time of the evening, like the sun shines on the steeple and makes a kind of a shape on our lawn. It's kind of fun. Here's Braylon. She's got over her baby acne now. You can see Logan's sandbox in the back. We got to get some new sand for it because they kind of get it all over the place. But there's Janae, And Larkin's really proud of his rocks that he put into like put into orbit around this big rock. And this is us playing outside. Me sitting in the swing with Braylon. And then Grafford still likes his little train that Grandma and Grandpa Waters bought for him. And then Larkin, this is him getting ready to go to school on the bus. And then sometime in the middle of May, I took the truck and drove with Grafford early in the morning to Billings. And so we spent the whole day at his eye doctor. And that's him. He was playing with his magnets. I should have had pictures. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if that's that picture, if he was like riding home with me. I think that's the picture when he came with me to Billings. There's a picture of Harley that somebody must have shared with us. And then, so we got, this is an interesting picture that I'd be interested to know where that's at. I think just based on the bookcase back there, it looks like this is the Hibbert house. So we must have stayed there at the Zollinger's house that weekend that we had Anna, which is kind of fun that we were able to do that every once in a while. Which is when Anna, if I recall, that's when Anna met Braylon. She hadn't seen her until, so Braylon was born April 1st, and because of the way that it works with the weekends, she can't come all the way to Rexburg. So I don't exactly remember. Yeah, so the situation was we came all the way down to Rexburg, and so she got to meet Braylon for the first time, which was kind of cool. You can see it was kind of cool. So took the kids to Soda Vine. That was kind of neat. I can't remember if this is the one where like I dumped all of my drink on the table. That was quite an ordeal. I think it was that was then. So that was fun. So we're back at the Hibbert house, and there's Anna and Braylon and Logan, and the kids are driving in the cars. We ended up getting Grafford a cozy coupe for his birthday too. And then they're playing checkers downstairs. You can see Grandpa kind of hanging out in the background there. And then Anna went to the Meridian Temple. She went to the, so she's 12, almost 13 this year. So she went to the open house, and then she's been doing baptisms. I took her to do baptisms, I think in April. When she couldn't see Braylon, we went and did baptism. So I didn't go back far enough, but so there's Jennifer, and we were playing outside. So yeah, so we were hanging out at Grandma's, but see, these are in chronological order now. So like this is literally how the weekend played out is we're at at Soda Vine Hibbert house, hanging out at Grandma's, and we're back at Grandma's again, and then back at the Hibbert house watching Beauty and the Beast, and then the kids were putting together candy Legos, which was kind of fun. I got it for them. Anna and I picked them up, I think, at the gas station or something like that. Some more pictures of the kids. Anna's standing in the truck, so I dropped her off at her mom's. Her mom was just sitting over there a little bit, and we didn't notice her. And so we were sitting there for a while watching the sunset. But so we got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. We got to sit on it and kind of watch the sunset and chill out. Let's see. So this looks like Seattle. So I think that's the Seattle library, if I remember right. I can't remember if that's just a picture that was left over from Chicago, or that looks like Seattle, I think. This is kind of a cool picture with, this is not our family, but it's our extended family, right? So this is Grandma Afton and Debbie and Chelsea and her baby, and that's 4 generations of ladies at the Wilcox, Peck, etc. Shattuck, Chelsea Shattuck. And then Larkin doing art, and there's Grafford. They're playing soccer, so we did soccer on the weekends with them. Logan has found bikes, and then Larkin has been riding his bike down at the edge of the road there, which is kind of neat because it's a dirt road. And you can see Matt gave me this, what's it called? The Death Star thing for Christmas, which is kind of fun. You press the button and it lights up and makes noises. It's a puzzle you put together, and the electronics change the way that the sound goes. That's Grafford's room. So he has occupied now my old office because Braylon is born, and now we need extra room, and I offered my office up so that so Anna could keep on having her own room, and then we have a pair of boys that share, and then Grafford has his own, and then Braylon sleeps upstairs. And then I think they're making hot chocolate here, but I can't tell what that is. That's probably what that is in the middle of the summer, which is funny. Allie Cotter holding Braylon. And then you can guess what happened shortly after this picture was taken. I don't know what that is. I think that's like cereal in that sieve, but yeah, it was all over the place. Didn't take long. And here we are hanging out on the couch, taking pictures. And Janae really likes these pictures. So kids riding bikes on the road, Braylon sleeping in dad's lap. Okay, so we're missing kind of here's what happened this summer. But we had an end of the year program with Larkin, and then so they sang, that was kind of fun. They sang kind of some cultural songs, and there's Grafford hanging out at the same party. And then Anna got her yearbook, so she's home for the summer now. So that's a picture of her orchestra or band, or yeah, she plays the guitar. She must be there up front somewhere. I know I could turn it to the left, but there she is, over here. And then we went to the zoo with some family. There's Grandpa Eugene. You can see them playing in the yard. And there's Logan doing bubbles in nursery. And then we went back and we had Anna for Memorial Day. So we kind of had this deal this year that we could go pick her up and have a long weekend with her, and then she'd go to camp in Idaho this year. So this is at Grandma Mary's grave, I think, in Pioneer Cemetery in Rigby. And then and we went with Grandma and Grandpa, and there's Desiree. Anna thinks it's cool that she has a grandma named Zelda. So that's Zelda, Allison, Wilcox, and David Floyd. And we took a picture next to Katie's grave. I think yep, Katie ran. Grandpa and Grandma got a trailer this year. So, and then we went and we had kind of a picnic, and Carolyn and Brian and Brock came later on. In the summer, they went with us to, went camping with us. So I gotta run for, well, let's see. I'm hoping I can make this through before like my battery dies, because it's getting close. So I'm gonna do that. Anna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a risk here, and we're going to stop the video, and we're gonna start it back up and hope it keeps off where it stopped. And now a word from our sponsors. You can imagine that probably the only people that are still here with us are people that really love me, because this is still a really long video and we haven't even started our vacation yet. And then it's just kind of a reminder of how long it takes to, like, I do books. I like do bound books from Lulu, where I'll go through and I'll not only tell the story, but I have to organize the pictures myself on the page and resize them and edit them out and stuff like that. So this is kind of a neat alternative for me. So, so for Memorial Day, we had a campfire, and the kids apparently there was firewood like nearby, but they didn't know that, and they went across the street to Grandma's house, and they didn't know how to get the wood back, so they put it in the little cozy coop, and that's what this is. Let's see. Yep, we're still going. Okay, so they're having marshmallows and at the campfire. So That's Anna and Braylon at church, Grandma and Grandpa's church. And then this is Grandpa Eugene and Grandma Linda's house. It looks like we're having dessert. We had lots of dessert this summer. There's Braylon again. Here they are out playing on the yard. This is, I wish I remember the names of the, Parker. It seems like that kid's name is Parker, and then Larkin, and then it's that Gabe. I think that's Gabe. Anyway, hanging out on the bus together. So Larkin rode the bus to see. You can't see his face, but there's his hat. It says Larkin. It's kind of fun. They had kind of an end of year program where they had activities inside the gym, and there's them playing their games. And then Logan playing underneath the furniture. She's really excited to do that. That's kind of fun. This is Yadira and Larkin, and then Tyler, and then I don't remember, and there's Parker on the left, and I can't remember if that girl is Allison or what her name is in the back. Anyway, so we had kind of an end of the year program, and then Yadira hung out with us because I guess mom didn't make it. So I got a picture up here pretty soon of Yadira. It was, I think it was her birthday. Yeah, June 12th. So it had recently been Yadira's birthday. And so she hung out with us. Larkin was telling stories. They each took a part and they told a story. So we were back home. Logan's pulling up the garbage can by himself. That was kind of fun. Okay, so I think we're at the end of that one. Let me pause this again. Okay, so here we are back again. We just did June. So the thing that I haven't learned yet that I'm learning, and that is probably going to run into, is like I think YouTube does like a 15-minute limit, and you can't upload stuff. So so I'm going to get through this fast and then make another clip, and we won't get to Bernal this whole clip. So anyway, this is Larkin hanging out doing his field day. There's the Amsterdam School A in the background that you'll see in our family pictures. And then this is Grafford at the, I don't know what the other one was. This is Grafford at his end of year program. Okay, and then he was kind of disruptive. It was kind of funny trying to get him to hang out with the other kids. It looks like he's doing really good, and then it was kind of downhill from there, but it was fun. So we went to this is the Children's Museum in Bozeman, and Carrie Lynn was there with us, and there's Grandma Linda, and we like going to this museum. It's a lot of fun. There's Anna. Seems like I was at work that day because I feel like I had to kind of like leave. This is Tyler's birthday. Tyler lives just across the street and down the road. And then kids playing outside. You can see that we have visitors that day, and kind of going around. There's Carrie Lynn and Anna on the hammock and playing. Oh yeah, this is I think this is Braylon's baby blessing. So we're at like June 3rd, and you can see like there's Charity and Trayton, and Brock's climbing up the fort, and our playhouse in the back. Jennifer sweeping it out. She loved it. She wanted to play that a lot. There's Braylon in her blessing outfit. Kind of squeeze in a little bit. Mom. Cute girl, huh? So we blessed her at the church, and then I don't know what these are, just pictures of the kids and pictures of family. Desiree and Anna. Jennifer playing on the slide. I love that one. And then Angie sneezing. I'll give this one like 2 or 3 counts because, you know, I'm her brother. Hi, Angie. That's the way I know you made it far enough in the video to know that I teased you. Running around playing tag. Okay, so this is Sunday. So I'm going to actually skip through this pretty fast. Oh, there's more field days. So something's out of order. Must be in the metadata. Maybe that was Monday. I don't know. Or they had field day on Friday and then Monday or something. So we're doing fires outside, and then just kind of hanging out, eating marshmallows. So summer has begun. So this is Grafford hanging out in the car. He's wearing different shirts, so I don't know what the other one was. He must have fallen asleep on the way back from the museum or something. But this is us on the way to the eye doctor. So he loved it. He got to hang out with Dad, and it was fun. So this is his eyes just dilated because they put the medicine in his eyes. Wow, right? we hung out in Slumberland looking for like full couches because the couch downstairs is still the one that Debbie gave me when I had moved out of my parents' house a while back, and it's kind of in pieces. So I was looking for one, but we never got one. But there's an interesting story behind the Rick's College T-shirt that Janae bought it for me before we knew we were going to be a thing, which is kind of cool. So that's my Rick's College T-shirt. Still in pretty good condition because it was in a bag under her bed for a really long time. There's Grafford. I love that picture of Grafford. Playing in the pool. And Janae's camera does these pictures way better than mine, but takes up a bunch of storage, so that's tough too, right? Computers are hard. Okay, so we're getting to where we're close to the end of the week, and then Anna's going to be going. So there's Animal on the lawn. Anna's going to be going to camp here in a little bit. She'll go to camp on Sunday, Sunday after all this happens. This is Larkin at the end. It's only in Montana, right? Do you take a bunch of kindergartners up a mountain to see a waterfall for their kindergarten field trip? Yeah, cool place. So he's done with school. There's all his classmates and all that. So yeah, so he's all done with school, and that's the end of the week. And I'm thinking I'm losing signal here for some reason. I don't know what the deal is, but that's it really.